Chapter 15 of the Sacred Stones is a notorious bottleneck. Between the massive movement penalties of the sand, constant reinforcements, and the dual threat of Valter and Kalak, this map is designed to pick apart unprepared armies. We are clearing Ephraim's route with a perfect record. Every piece of buried loot recovered, both bosses neutralized, and 0 casualties. Success starts at the deployment screen. You must bench your paladins, cavaliers, and heavy generals. Their high-weight armor makes them nearly immobile in the sand, turning your strongest units into sitting ducks. Your roster should be almost entirely mages and flying units. These classes ignore the terrain penalties, allowing them to maintain full mobility. You also need to bring a thief or a rogue to handle the map's hidden objectives. Surviving this harsh desert requires you to abandon standard frontline tactics in favor of specialized mobility and clever mechanical exploitation. The map presents a vertical divide. Kalak is entrenched north behind dunes, while Valter holds the south. Direct mages, flyers, and your thief northward to reach fortifications quickly. Send mounted units southward, weaving through solid ground to intercept Valter's scouts. On turn 2, Erica's group arrives as reinforcements. They spawn right next to the map's only shop, but they start far away from your main supply of gear. We can bridge that distance using the convoy trick. Fill Erica's inventory before purchasing an Elfire tome. With no room left, the game prompts you to send the item directly to global storage. This makes the item immediately available to Ephraim's group on the other side of the desert. Exploiting the global storage system creates an instant supply network, bypassing the desert's logistical blockade entirely. As you move south, take note of the Berserker enemy unit. His inventory contains a high-value Dragon Axe, a Tier 1 prize that we are going to force him to drop. An enemy only drops the weapon they are not currently using. Position a unit at the edge of the Berserker's range. This forces the AI to equip his ranged hand axe, leaving the Dragon Axe droppable. Once he's attacked at range, check his stats. The Dragon Axe will now be highlighted in green, confirming it is ready to be dropped. Now you can safely land the killing blow. Manipulating the AI's equipment priority ensures you walk away with a massive tactical upgrade. With the south secured, we return to the northern team closing in on KLX's position. Use your thief to step on specific coordinates in the sand. While any unit can find buried items, the thief has a 100% success rate, extracting every treasure without wasting turns. You need to work quickly. Between turns 3 and 9, reinforcements will spawn from the northern edge, threatening your magic users from behind. When you engage Kalak, avoid using slow, heavy units. He hits hard with his axes, so a high evasion unit like a Swordmaster is your best tool to safely bait his attacks. While Kalak is occupied, move your thief adjacent to him and use the Steal command to take his Hoplong Guard. Stealing this item strips Kalak of his immunity to critical hits and provides the specific protection you need for the final boss. Finally, we turn to Valter. This Wyvern Knight is the map's most dangerous threat, capable of ending a run in a single round of combat. The danger lies in his lethal critical hit rate. Without protection, any unit you send against him is at risk of a permanent death. Give the stolen Hoplong Guard to your frontline attacker. This single item negates Valter's multiplier, dropping his critical hit chance to absolute 0. Now, move in for the kill. Strike with the Wyvern Slayer you found, or steal Valter's Vili Shield, exposing him to lethal arrow fire. Valter's strength is dismantled not by grinding for levels, but by systematically using the enemy's own gear against them. Once Valter falls, the chapter immediately concludes. Your rewards for this surgical approach are significant: a rare Dragon Axe, all 9 buried desert treasures, and the legendary weapons Odhulma and Excalibur. With this loadout, your army is perfectly equipped to handle the even greater challenges waiting in Chapter 16. Mastering the desert is about more than just survival. It's about preparation. Tell us in the comments, which unit did you trust to land the final hit on Valter?